right on the riverbank. This is basically a little peninsula that goes all the way back, and there's just heavy bedding cover everywhere. We got 4 hours before it's getting dark. We had plans to go way deep into this piece of public. We were going to walk all the way back to this big oxbow in the river. Bunch of willows, nasty bedding cover. And we start off the hike. We start going in, and we see a rub, and another rub. Then we see a scrape, and there's trails everywhere. And I'm looking at Carl, and I'm going, dude, we gotta just set up right here. And Carl takes a look, and he's like, yeah, I think you're right, we should. So we ended up finding all this fresh buck sign, like fresh buck sign. So we pitched off, and we were gonna go, 3/4 of a mile deep, and now we're like close to the road. Close. Like, people might start honking at us as they drive by. But it's the right spot. It's the right wind. The sign is there, more buck sign than we've seen all week. So we need a mondo to come by. Oh, it's Thursday. We don't need a mondo. We need something with brown on its head to come by. where he was standing when I shot him. My lighted knock and my zinger. I was shooting little zinger fletches. It's right here. It popped off. The fletching is covered in blood, so I'm pretty sure I got a pass through. So I'll hang on to that, and there's blood right up here, so. Look off on this trail right here.
Yep.
And it's a lot of it. A lot of blood. Bright red blood. Yeah. Did you turn this way?
Where's those two big trees?
Did you go straight?
Here, I'll stand right here. You go check. There's blood there, Greg.
Where?
Right there.
Okay. I think he went that way.
Hang on. I'm gonna stop this for a minute.
Huh. Wow. The old Maasai.
That right there is a Ranch Fairy hand sharpened Maasai broadhead.
Let's go get us a deer.
Let's go find the deer, yeah.
Don't dull it.
Let's just follow
Just
the
follow
blood.
the blood though.
Look at the blood. God, pumping blood.
I'm gonna walk in the same direction. I'm gonna walk on the blood. He's kind of long phone.
Yeah, he's toast.
God.
Yeah, look at that.
That is
That
insane.
is all long. Yeah, this deer's down right.
Let's just take your time.
Here's lost blood. It's right here.
You got no blood. Oh, what were you doing, Greg? Just on trail?
No, I was just walking, yeah.
Tom, did you say he had blood over there?
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, he's got
I
blood.
got any more.
I can't see anything. You see it? He's down! He's down! He's right there! He's right there! He's right there! Yes! Yes! Yeah, baby! God! Oh man! Oh man! Dude, we have worked for this buck, man. Oh man!
Look at the body on this deer.
He is a giant.
Look at the body. Holy cow.
Hey, baby. Congrats.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We get to hug again.
God, I was so stressed.
That's a better deer than I saw in the video.
He's huge.
Because his body is
Hey, man, look at the exit hole, right where you're supposed to shoot him.
Look at how big he is.
He's big.
His body is absolutely
Huge.
giant.
Look at the bases. Good lord.
Yeah, he's
What a
got some-
pig.
Grab him and hold him up so we can get some. Hold on, get that tag. Yeah,
You
of
didn't
course.
go.
Man,
friggin'
we literally, so if you didn't, so I did an Instagram story 2 days ago.
Yep.
Troy came into camp, was like, you need to be shooting these adult broadheads. And I was already shooting a heavy arrow because I'd learned from you. So I was shooting like a 580 grain arrow, which is good. And then Troy hands me this 200 grain Maasai. He's like, try this. I put it on, and it's just
Yep. Never varied left to right.
darts. And so I'm jacked. So I adjusted my pins. 20 was hitting spot on. I didn't touch 20. 30, I had to drop it down a little bit, and it just smoked him.
That's a jump from what 580 to 650, and it went through him like y'all. When you see this video, y'all see the footage. This is what I talk about a lot. The deer didn't run.
The deer didn't know he was shot.
When they don't run far and they don't know they're hit, it's all upside. It's just another factor to make things more successful. This deer didn't go 70 yards.
He didn't go anywhere.
And
He's dead right where we heard him crash, Carl.
Yep,
Right.
that's it.
so not to have them run really, really fast and this deer go down that quickly is just another benefit of this kind of a system. Right through, deer doesn't know he's hit, he doesn't know he's disoriented, and he just walks over and falls down. I mean, that's a bruiser.
He is a giant.
Look at his body
That's a
too.
mass.
He's huge. He's way over 200 pounds.
I've never seen a buck body that big.
I'm 6'8", so he's a huge deer.
Got to thank Pete. I forget his last name.
Miley.
Pete Miley, game warden, and he told us to come check this spot out. And man, Pete, thank you. Just an all-around good guy. Apart from just giving us a hunting spot, he he was just a good person. So I really apprecited that.
That's a big deal.
I'm gonna tag this dude so I'm legal.
He's got 6-inch bases.
He's a
I'd say.
giant, man.
Well, at least on that one side.
And he's been shredding trees.
I'd say he's the one leaving all them big
He's the one leaving them rubs and scrapes we found.
Look how symmetrical he is too. He's just awesome.
He's a
bruiser.
tanker, man.
That's a bruiser.
He's
No
an
doubt.
absolute tanker.
Yeah, look at him.
Mobile hunt, never been in this spot before, ever stepped foot in it. We walked in.
Tell him what we were doing, Greg.
Yeah, we were gonna hunt 3/4 of a mile away from the spot. And we came around, we started walking down the lane and we were like, rub, track, buck poop, scrape. We should hunt here. And we literally stopped in the trail and me and Carl were like, do we really want to hunt this close to the road? We're like 50 yards from the road. I was like, really? And Carl's like, I think we should. And I'm like, I think you're right. We pitched down the hill, walked 40 yards in the woods, climbed the gnarliest cottonwood ever. It took us like 20, 30 minutes to get set up. It's a giant tree. And, well, you guys saw the hunt already, so.
Literally 70 yards from the truck, which I prefer. Yeah. Dragging this big son of a gun a long way
shot
would be a high suck factor.
Yeah, we were 45 yards from the truck whenever he flung the arrow.
The tag doesn't even fit around his antlers.
You should have asked for the XL tag.
Like, I'm a really good hunter. Can I get the XL tag?
Yeah.
All right, we're legal, boys.
Look at me. Kick ass. Keep rotating him. Other way. Keep going. Right there. Whoa, he's trying to roll. 1, 2, 3. Be happy.
Next morning, we got them all drug out for pictures and just wanted to kind of go over some things real quick. So this deer actually died within 75 yards of where we shot him. When in doubt, back out. We heard him crash and we went back to the truck, came back, reviewed the footage, and we could see, you know, just he was hit hard. So we knew we were pretty confident that he was dead right where we last heard him crash. So we went back with the whole crew and you guys saw what happened. We found him, he was right there, 75 yards away. And man, what a hunt. North Dakota, public land, just a giant. This deer is huge. Jared was guessing like 250, 275. I think I agree with him. He's just a moose of a deer. Big, mature buck, way bigger than anything else we saw. So I couldn't be more proud of this guy. There was a lot of work, a lot of planning, a lot of effort, and a lot of resources that went into this hunt. So I drove 26 hours from Georgia to get this guy. So man, I'm just totally jacked. You guys can do this. This is public land. It's available to every single one of you watching this hunt. Get a tag. You don't have to go to North Dakota, but get a tag and go to some state and hunt public land with your buddies, and you can do this. Thank you guys so much for watching this hunt. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully it entertained, and maybe you guys learned something. Thanks for watching.
Run for your life. Run for your life. Run for your life.